Greetings and welcome. How are we all feeling today? As human beings, we have grudges and we find it very difficult to move past those grudges. You see, we form grudges with people who have hurt us, people who have wronged us, and grudges stop you from making new connections in your life. Grudges are what forces you to completely relinquish all of your connections, and it's very difficult to move on in a relationship or to move on in general if you have a grudge towards someone. But grudges really just poison your mind. They make it difficult for you to form new connections, and they make it difficult for you to forgive people as well. And we find ourselves holding grudges because we never want to forget what that person did to us. Granted, but forgive, because holding grudges means you will never be able to move on. You'll never be able to create new connections with anyone. A grudge is something that really holds you back in life. A grudge is so bad for the way you think, the way you feel, because you just eventually expect everyone to hurt you. You expect everyone to upset you. And the sad thing about holding a grudge is you can never forgive yourself because you can't forgive others. How can you forgive others if you can't forgive yourself? A grudge is a very dangerous thing to have because you find yourself not only resenting that person, but you also find yourself hating that person. And it's incredibly difficult to make new friends, to form new connections, or even to have a social life. Because at the end of the day, you just start expecting the worst from people. You just expect people to hurt you. You just expect people to not understand you and to not have compassion for you. You literally just start expecting the worst from everybody. And if you do that, you're going to struggle to form new connections, and you're going to struggle with your own self-esteem as well. Because if you can't let go of it, how can you move on? How can you grow past it? How can you open up a new chapter? And the really dangerous thing about holding grudges is that you put your walls up and you avoid socializing completely. So you start isolating yourself. You stop including yourself in social activities or meeting new friends or going out with people or learning about new people, because you are so afraid that someone's going to hurt you that you can't let go of the pain that someone caused you in your past. And that's why grudges are so bad, because it drags you down. You just have these negative thoughts, these negative emotions about that one person. And because you have that about one person, you have that about every single person that you meet. Every new person that you meet, you expect the worst from. Don't put your walls up, because there are people that can really have a great influence on your life. You can make really good, meaningful connections, but you can't make meaningful connections if you have grudges. And we need to understand that we are all perfectly imperfect. We all make mistakes, but our grudges make it impossible to let it go. We don't see it as, okay, maybe it wasn't malicious intent. We just see how it made us feel. And that's what causes resentment. That's what causes people to hold grudges is the fact that we can't let go of past mistakes. We can't let go of wrong decisions that were made. And holding grudges just makes you bitter and angry. And because of that, people will tend to avoid you, so you'll find it very difficult to make new connections. A grudge makes you a very bitter and a very angry person, and not a lot of people want to be around that. So remember, grudges just make you a very sour person, and people try and tend to avoid that. So rather look at moving on and forgiving past mistakes and bad decisions. And you may not have good quality people in your life, and that causes the devaluing of your own quality of life. So remember, the connections that we have in our lives will determine the quality of our lives and our own overall well-being. Remember, grudges are not a healthy thing. They eat away at your psyche and they stop you from making new connections. So remember, you are unique and valuable. Take care of that beautiful person. Stay strong wherever you're from. You are worthy.